Hey everybody, it's just Beast. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Scottyallenday. Have you ever just thought about just getting all your possessions, selling them off, and just basically buying a van and living in that van? The sensation of just saying, you know what? I don't want rent. I don't want to have to worry about heat, electric, water, whatever it takes. I'm just going to live in a van. Well, folks, I'm going to let you know, just from experience, I've had personal experience living in a van. I think I lived in a van for about 6 months until it almost drove me crazy. And then I realized it was not the best thing in the world to even think about doing. A lot of people have tried it. A lot of people have fantasized about it. Throughout this video, I'm going to tell you a lot of the factors of why most people do not even care about van life. Now, before I begin, why don't you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and let's get on with this video. So van life is basically said and done. It's you selling all your possessions. You buy yourself a van, you outfit the van so that you can be able to sleep, eat, watch TV, and travel inside of the van. It's either you're living in a van or you become a vagabond, which you can be able to live inside of a camper. You can live inside of an RV, a small RV, or even van life is just as much as buying a old U-Haul truck and converting the back of the truck into something where you can be able to live. So those are all the different factors that I'm blending into this one exciting video. Now, van life is basically the fundamental knowledge that, okay, well, I can eat, I can sleep, I can drive to where I want to go, and I'm good, I'm well off. Now, once you get into van life, once you get into your van and you start driving, you'll say, well, Lord, I need to figure out where I can be able to take a shower. Okay, well, I'll get myself a gym membership. Now, gym memberships are fairly cheap. I mean, you go to Planet Fitness and, yeah, $20. Not 10. You need a $20 or $30 package just for your gym membership. Okay, well, it goes both ways. I can be able to take a shower and I can be able to, you know, get a good workout. It's going to work out. It's going to work out. Pun intended. So, you can be able to go and work out. You can be able to take a shower. Okay, it works out. Now, the reason I'm saying for the $30 package is so you can be able to go from one gym to another gym. Not just having just that local gym. Because more than likely, you're not going to be able to do just that local gym. You need some place where you can be able to take a shower. Okay, so that's the first factor. The second factor is well, you need to figure out where you need to do laundry. Every time you need to do laundry, which is I would say every other week, you're going to have a minimum of 2 washing machines. The average is about $4 for the wash and about another $3 for dry. So you're talking about $14. Okay, $14. Okay, $44. I'm not doing too bad, unless I decide to buy one of those Asian washing machines that you see that are in Japan and China that, you know, you could do hand wash and then you can be able to hang them out on the line to dry. Or you could just hand wash them and then hang them on the line to dry. But the only bad part about it is today is most soaps that are used to wash clothes are all high efficiency soaps. You gotta use a lot less. If you don't do it right, you're gonna end up with big old white streaks on all your clothes because you didn't rinse it enough. That's why I have a second rinse cycle on my washing machine. Okay, so $44. Okay, I got that. Well, you're gonna also just have to pay for fuel for your van. But you're going to save yourself money because you're going to take it to your place to work. You go to work. Hopefully you're working the night shift and then you get up in the morning, you stretch, and then you're good to go for the day. And a lot of people say, well, I don't have to worry about buying. I'm not going to pay for a shower. I'm going to do a solar shower. Well, then you have to drive yourself up into the backwoods and make sure everything is heated up. And then you take your solar shower. So, either way, you can still be able to keep yourself clean. If you're in a little confined box, you're probably going to be about a 7 by 8. The average bed for a van is about an 8-foot bed. The average bed for a van is anywhere between 8 to 10 feet. Most of them are 8 feet. So altogether, you're going to be in about 56 square feet of space. You can watch your TV, okay? Okay, that's no problem. I can watch TV, I can play my video games, I can keep my fridge running. Okay, well, you're going to have to pay for fuel for your generator that's going to power all your appliances that you're going to be charging your batteries with. That's a big chunk of change. You have to pay for fuel to move your van, because if you're in one place too long, they're going to ask you to move. So you need to go and find yourself another spot. So you got to put more wear and tear and more pressure on your vehicle. You need to find a place to park so that you can be able to use the bathroom. Now, I have a compacting toilet. I'm sorry, my friend. Unless you're in an RV, and most people that live in an RV don't even do that either. They're going to find some place that's got a porta potty, a bathroom that they can be able to use, because nobody wants to smell last night's Taco Bell. I'm dead serious. I fell victim to that. So even though it's a lifestyle, I mean, it was a surfer's lifestyle for a long time, but they used it for a purpose. They used it to live in. They did the bonfires. They travel in packs. Pretty much like a gypsy. You travel in packs. You have good friends. Everybody shares the food. But a lot of these people that are doing van life right now are solo, and they got to eat up all the costs anyways. You don't really have a place where you can be able to store a good amount of food, and when stuff goes on sale, you can't really stockpile. Because you can't stockpile, you don't save the money with food, and you're spending a lot more with the food. You don't have a whole lot of space to be able to do your dishes. I mean, you're either in or out of your van doing the dishes. Got to constantly make sure that everything is kept clean, otherwise you're going to end up with rats, ants, and cockroaches. Even easier if you were in a filthy apartment. So there you have the worst of it. But that's not the worst of it. Once you complete that first 365 day cycle, no matter where you are at in the world, if there's a severe thunderstorm, you're going to hear every raindrop on that roof. Think you can sleep through that? It's not pleasant. Or you have to get a hailstorm. Or that day that it's 102 degrees outside. You can turn yourself into a shish kebab. Or that day that you go to negative 20 outside. And you're literally underneath 7 piles of blankets. And you go to take that top blanket off and you poke your head out and your face turns into icicles. That's happened to me. And dang, that's cold. And you're trying to reach out and find yourself that fresh pair of socks or that fresh pair of long underwear. And you're trying to change underneath those blankets. And you've had so many blankets on, you sweat inside of those blankets. You're going to be cold no matter what when you get out of that bed. So there's no controlled environment. So you have no controlled environment. Well, sure, you can buy yourself a small electric heater and that sort of thing. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, I could buy one of those old propane heaters. We'll be fine. Well, if you drive around the streets in Seattle and Portland, you're going to see a heck of a lot of burn-up vans, burn-up RVs, because that's exactly what they thought they were going to do. And all it takes is something falling into those flames, and that's it. You're going to go around trying to get that fire out, and half the time they knock that bottle over, and that's the end of your van. That's the end of van life. Either in a tent or you try and find yourself an apartment. So van life is not the way to live. A tiny home, possibly, because it's a little bit more space that's set up to be able to live long term. An RV, if you're retired and you drive, well, yeah, you have places where you can be able to dump your dump stations, and where you intend on staying for 2, 3, 4 weeks, but yet you're paying your lot rent, you're paying where you. It gets expensive. So, if any van lifers watching on this and have a comment, I would love to hear it, because I'm currently working on another video that's going to talk a little bit more in detail about van life. It's going to talk a little bit more in detail about the pros and cons of van life. Just drop it in the comment section below. Let me know. And for now, just like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, let your friends and family know. Until then, keep on rocking.